I'm Ginger, and I'm so happy that Koalition has gotten back together. I'm super excited about it. Happy Valentine's Day! So today, our topic is, how has candy changed since you started making it? And how has the attitude towards candy changed since we started making it? I started making candy about 3 years ago, and I can see a significant change from then till now, but I mean, it's been pretty consistent. A lot of people have been making the same kind of things, but I have seen, especially with the more advanced, and even like the newer ravers, like the, I guess, festival ravers, if you will, more than other kinds of ravers, tend to want to push for bigger and bigger and bigger things. And I know that a lot of other people have touched on this, that everything, you know, is going bigger. But I'm going to make the connection between pushing for, you know, bigger and giant 3Ds and epics and stuff versus the attitude towards candy that I've seen. Because everyone said that, yes, it's becoming more competitive, you know, and more elitist. Well, I'm thinking because people are trying to push to make things that are bigger, they feel like it's a competition and that they have to compete with people. So of course, you know, if you're competing with someone, well, someone has to be the best and someone has to be below you, right? And I think that's where the elitism is really coming into. It's like, I'm better at doing this than you are, you know, because I can make something bigger and better and more creative. You know, and we all agree that, you know, that's really not what candy started out to be, but that's kind of the direction that I've seen it headed in. I think one way that we could probably fix this is if we all made sure to not say that I'm better than someone, or this is better, or I'm the best at doing this specific thing. It's like everybody's equal, everybody starts somewhere new, you know, everybody started making a single or something small and has to work their way up, has to learn those skills, has to learn all the different kinds of leaves to be able to make big giant projects. So I think that it's unfair to say that you're better than somebody else. But yeah, definitely push in the bigger, better, grander. But I think it's also because our community's growing. Because our community, it was smaller, it was more tight-knit, and then because of the internet, and because the explosion of EDM into the mainstream, it's just kind of grown bigger and bigger and bigger, and the candy has grown bigger along with it. But I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, because there's an introduction of whole new ideas, you know, more people coming in, more people sharing ideas, things being built on top of each other, you know, but that's always what the culture's been. It's always, you know, started with something small, and then someone adds something else to it, and something else to it. And now it's just happening at a faster, more rapid pace than it has before, because the community is bigger. And, you know, you can post it online and then it has like 2,000, 3,000 likes on Facebook and people are sharing it all over the place. And it goes viral. It blows up, versus before there wasn't so much a community for it. And it wasn't so public. So I like the aspect of it, you know, sharing the ideas and stuff, but I don't like the competitiveness. I think that we need to address that as an issue and try to fix that and work on it, because I know some people are a lot more competitive than other people, and that's something that you're going to have to work on, you know, because the community is all about sharing and caring with people, you know, and creating memories with each other. And if you're trying to say that I'm better than you, I don't think that you're making very good memories. I'm going to kind of take it in a little bit of a different direction from what everybody else did. Versus, you know, just talking about, you know, when you started making candy, how it's changed. And kind of talk about how, me personally, when I started making candy, and how it's changed. At first, you know, I'd watch a video on YouTube, or I'd look at like some pictures and stuff, and I would try to make something kind of similar or follow the tutorial. Well, I started teaching myself like all the different techniques, and from there, I mean, once you learn techniques, you can basically make anything and you can build off of that. So at first it was, you know, start off with small projects and build up to learning how to make bigger projects and bigger things, because, you know, everybody wants to go make giant 3Ds and epics and things like that, because that's always fun, you know. But it got to a certain point where it's just like, I don't want to do that anymore, because I personally find more value in being able to make 200 and 300 singles and give them out to as many people as possible to make people happy, to trade, you know, to get that interaction with as many people as possible, versus you might take the same amount of beads that you put into 200, 300 singles into 1 or 2 big giant pieces, you know? I'm kind of like spread the love to as many people versus having a bunch of love dedicated to maybe one person. But yeah, so that's just my take on what's going on, and I will see you guys next week.